All right, can Spain go back to back? England had a really big missed chance early on the game, but it's been all Spain. All the possession, all the good chances. Spain are just the best team in the world right now. I think Spain is saving football, really. When you see Spain play, they try to play real football. They don't play not to lose. I think we've watched the men's Euros and we didn't like how safe they all played. They were playing not to make a mistake and to go to a penalty shootout, but it's been very refreshing to see at least these teams are going for it when you see them play. And right there, Russo just scored on a header right there. England are back in business. 56 minutes, the 57th minute into the game. It is England that scored the equalizer 56 previous minutes, so it does look like it is a scripted goal. Espana's Camacho 56 minutes and 12 seconds in. England equalize. Perfect timing right as I begin the stream. There's the cross. She heads the ball, and the keeper was caught watching. The keeper was caught watching that header. I saw Lauren James got hurt, so she's one of their best players. Kelly's really good. I don't know if Lauren James is in the game. I don't think I see her in there. Wonder if that could be the difference maker. England have the height advantage. Spain are better on the technical level. And as the commentator said, they didn't have to play from behind much, really. Spain's come out to 23. The goal scorer was number 23. Now, she's the striker, so of course she is going to score. Drop a donation at my Cashapp, BigBallaT. BigBallaT, if you want to drop a birthday donation. Today's the 30th birthday. Today, England's Camacho 30, playing in the final on my 30th birthday. I just only wish it was Italia that was playing in the final, but we got screwed by the ref. I think the powers that be wanted England and Spain in the final. That's the matchup that generates the most hype. So when we think about the World Cup, Argentina, England's not going to generate the hype like Argentina, Portugal, right? They had a really, really good matchup in the 2022 final, the defending champs against Argentina. Revenge match. So this was a blockbuster match in the final. England, Spain, I don't know if it's blockbuster. Spain was the favorite entering the final against England for last year's Euro. That really wasn't a blockbuster match. But Argentina, Colombia, that was a blockbuster because, Colombia had 28 matches unbeaten. So, they had a lot of momentum. And I think they beat Brazil before they made it to the final. So I think the world champs are going to still be very composed, I think. Spain can play from behind. England, not too much. I don't think they can come back and win in 90. But they sure have all the momentum right now. All right. 2-1's a fairly common score in football, but it's title that's come out to 21. Now, this happens very It's very common. Oh, shot blocked. And now there's a substitute. Today's her birthday. Substitute on England. I think her birthday is today. The substitute that scored against Italia. Today's her birthday. So forgot her name. She's a black England player, but is she going to come in and score in the final on her birthday? She scored against Italia to play in the final on her birthday. So that's one thing that would benefit England, I think, is that substitute. Today's her birthday. We'll see if this goes to extra time. Spain are too good not to score a second one here. They scored early on. They should at least put two on these. This coach won the Euro with the Netherlands. I think she won the Euro as the manager. England defending Euro champions. The Spanish, the defending World Cup champions. They beat England in the final of the World Cup. Carmona. Her father died and she didn't know about it, and she scored in the Euro final. I think that, yeah, that was the player whose father died. Any late drama, any late equalizers, any late go-ahead goals. They lost a lot of finals after the Queen's death. They didn't win the World Cup, Women's World Cup. Okay, I thought that pass was going to go out of bounds, that cross. I don't know how that became a goal kick. On my online betting account, I got $100 free bet. I put a bet on Spain to win, a free bet. $100 free bet they gave me on my birthday. So we'll see if Spain is going to win here. Drive down, see the family, birthday dinner. And all the good stuff is happening later. Hopefully this one ends with a good banger. And now Spain's not dominating the possession like they did, like they did in the first half. I don't know if it's fatigue or anything, but we'll see. I mean, the experience of these two teams is pretty even. Whoa, that's a foul. This could be a card. No card. No yellow card. That was a pretty rough challenge right there. But it's a final. That's probably the right call, not give a yellow card right there. Now, was it worthy of a yellow due to the violent nature of it? But this could be another team that can put their name on the women's Euro trophy. I don't think a Southern European team has won the Euro before. They're all Northern European, Norway and Germany and And I think England may have won. I don't know if they did. I think they did. Sweden, Germany, Norway really good, and then yeah, England's Germany good. Spain are on the rise. They invested more in their women's football, and they play like the men's, and they're very fluid, and they're very technical, and they learn ball skills at such a young age. In Spain, they want these people learning with their feet, the dribble, the passing. That they're all about the technique in the development. It's no wonder why Spain have done very well during the past 15, 20 years, really, throughout both departments. Even the years they didn't win, they've had some very deep runs. Semi-final in the Euro. Oh, what a steal right there. 4, 5, 6 red shirts are now in the England territory. That was a good breakaway opportunity. Del Castillo shoots it. Think it's a goal kick. Yeah, midfield got dominated right there for England. It allowed this breakaway to be possible. Okay, is this a replay of Arsenal against Barcelona? Barcelona, the heavy favorite, or Arsenal found a way to win, even getting dominated possession wise, but just found a way to score. Arsenal, England, and now England, now Arsenal's Barcelona. Now it's the two teams again in the final. This is a golden generation for the women, just like the men. World Cup, Euro, World Cup, Euro. They can win World Cup and win Euro. I'll know the name of I'll know the name of the black player on England. If she comes into the game in extra time, it may be England that wins this game. Because today is her birthday. Is that what the scriptwriters have written? We'll find out. We'll find out. Goalkeeper sold. The keeper was just staring, looking at that was the only area where she would possibly head the ball, is the right corner of the net. Oh, that was deflected. That's a corner kick. This Kelly player is really good. She had 2 late goals, I think. She got the penalty. She scored another late goal, I think, when they won the Euro like 4 years ago. What a save. The goalkeeping's a joke in this tournament. That was actually a great save. The one thing about the women's game is the goalkeeping is terrible. And one player just straight up runs into the referee like, what the fuck? Like, oh, there's a breakaway. Oh, okay. The layoff pass there, that was too deep. I like the idea, though. I like the idea. A 57th minute goal scored by England. It was a rigged, scripted goal by the numbers to Gematria. 57th minute goal. 56 minutes and X seconds. España and England. That has the making of a scripted goal. Didn't they score in minute 31st? Minute 31? Minute 25. Minute 25. It could all be organic, okay? It could be organic by the numbers. It's true. It could be organic by the numbers, too. Now, it appears Spain have got some momentum there. Okay, there she is. That's today's her birthday. That's the one, isn't it? That's the one. Okay, that's the goal scorer. She's number 17. Michelle Agamang. Today's her birthday, right? No, February 3rd. February 3rd. Okay. Well, why did the announcer say it was her birthday? Maybe I got the wrong goal scorer. I heard the announcer. He said it was her birthday. Never mind, I guess. Never mind. I could swear the announcer said it was her birthday, but Wikipedia says February the 3rd. Maybe the announcer was wrong, I guess. Knockout matches are never fun to bet on sometimes. Sometimes you just have to take the reduction of odds to lift the cup. So many of these games go to extra time. Well, with how the men play it safe, it's more of a risk to do it in 90 minutes. The women's game, they go all out more. So 90 minutes, but quite a bit of these games have went to extra time. Two of them for England. Well, Spain are heavy favorites against Switzerland, but finished under because they missed two penalties. They kept it interesting for the ratings for Switzerland. So yeah, that match is weird. The Spain Germany ended in extra time too. Hasn't been the best tournament to bet on in regulation in 90 minutes. Well, anyone crack under the fatigue. Both teams have very deep rosters, so it's not really going to stand out the fatigue. See how see who's going to buckle under pressure. I prefer. I like risotto, but they screwed Italia. So go Spain, go Spain, vamos España. Oh, what a save! Two great saves, one by each keeper. Pep ball is boring. Grab the game by the balls, win the game. I don't know why people want to shit on the women's game. Yeah, the goalkeeper's funny to watch, but the games have been more competitive. They're not big blowouts anymore. That shows how far the women's game has come along. It didn't. It was not easy for Spain. They got momentum now. Spain. Look at all them red shirts. Oh, it was deflected. I think it's a corner. Great defending there. Lots of red shirts. There are like no fans at Copa America. Oh, a free kick. Referee called a free kick. All right, free kick. I mean, if you beat Germany, you got to win the tournament, right? Germany are generally like the best team historically in women's football. They almost scored on that free kick. Germany almost won. We could have seen Germany against England. All right, free kick number 20. Espana's 20. Is that a very big number? It's going to stand out. We'll find out. Hey, it wasn't too deep to go out of bounds for a corner kick. Another foul. Oh, ref didn't. Well, sometimes in the final, in the semifinal of a tournament, you let these things play out. You give both players a chance for the ball. So it's one of these calls where referee just lets him play out. Tournament refereeing, they don't call everything. You're supposed to let him play it out a little bit. Spain should hypothetically score in each half. Now England are in the Spain territory. Good cross. I think there's Kelly right there. Passes it back. That was close to being an interception. No one was there to collect the ball there for Spain. I thought the keeper would go in and collect the ball. Gets left. Oh, she got. Oh, corner. Player down. The defender. All right, a corner kick. 79th minute. Champions come out to 79. We'll find out. We'll find out. Big minute. Gives it straight to Spain. She tried to clear it. They call a foul. It's getting pretty physical out there. Or she cramping, whatever. Took a fall from a tackle. You guys are so lucky to equalize. You're so lucky Torelli got injured because it really should have been 2-0 Italia. You guys got lucky. We should have been in the final. Gonzalez didn't score at third. Didn't score. You know, you think about those Spain Real Madrid players. I'm pretty sure one of them would have scored. Player down. They're attending to the player. You think Gonzalez would have scored? The goal scorer plays for Arsenal. The goal scorer plays for Arsenal. And she scored in the 25th minute. She's the 25th minute goal scorer. Arsenal's come on to 25. So that goal was definitely scripted. That goal was scripted. I was like, 25th minute did make sense. Like, what is so special about 25? Oh, she plays for Arsenal. The goal scorer for Spain. And Arsenal won the Champions League, and the goal scorer in the final was an Arsenal player. It's not a coincidence. It was not a coincidence that Arsenal player scored. No, Russo plays for Arsenal too. Of course. They won the Champions League. They have 2 goal scorers in the final. No. Carnival. South America is going to win the World Cup. It's going to be Argentina. Go King Messi. The bodyguard is now off to Miami. They're going to definitely win the MLS Cup now. Rodrigo De Paul is there. They needed a big defensive presence in the midfield. I don't think Inter Miami's midfield is great. De Paul is going to definitely improve the midfield in order to beat the teams that we know they have to beat, like Cincinnati and Nashville are the 2 big ones they have to beat. FC Cincinnati and Nashville they're the most competitive. Obstacles in Columbus Crew. And I don't know much about the West. The Galaxy were good, and then I don't know why the Galaxy are terrible this year. I have no idea why. They were the champions last year. They fell falling off a cliff. Esther Gonzalez, did she score? They're backing away. Oh, almost fumbled into it. She caught it. Any subs for Spain that can make an impact, they're going to wait till extra time. Hopefully it doesn't end in a penalty shootout. I want to see a late goal. Good header. Heads it back to the keeper. Are they able to create magic here in the final waiting minutes? Even though the giveaways may appear careless, they're just going for it. Like, they're not playing the safe pass. They're clearly going for it. So why should she pass it to why did she pass it to that player? Why did she give it away? Well, she's not playing the safe, boring pass, the sideways. They're passing it forward. Oh, diagonal passes. I like it. Nice tackle. England, the right winger, they're going to sleep. You can't sleep on that right winger. Spain closed down defensively. Good no call. Good. Referee's not a bitch. She lets him play. Good. I like that referee. Yeah, substitute on for England. Number 9 in the game. Okay, now there comes the Spanish subs. I was wondering where the Spanish subs were. Now they're coming in. And each coach wants to put them out at the same time. So one team is not short of fresh players. Now Russo's out of the game. One of the goal scorers. How many minutes of stoppage time are they going to give? 3, 5 minutes. You got a goal scored. You got a free kick. You got a couple pauses with injuries. How many minutes? Here comes Spain. Here they come. What a pass. Del Castillo, she kept going. She didn't give up on the ball. She still kept the possession. Play an extra pass next time. Two Spanish subs. Gonzalez comes out. I think this number 18 is pretty good. Gonzalez is one of their best players, but I think number 18 has shown their ability throughout the World Cup in this Euro tournament. How do you win a penalty shootout after missing 5 straight penalties? I swear, England against Sweden. Did you see that penalty shootout? They want these players to get paid. They wanted the best possible matchup in the final. The tournament is rigged so they can try to get a bigger paycheck. I mean, the crowds are going to be great regardless if England play in the final or not. It just seems like most of the profile with Arsenal and Barcelona, it's these two teams right there. Come on, get a late goal, Spain. Oh, what a pass! Whoa! Okay, the defender was there, but that's a corner. Nice block. Nice block. Spanish corner. Can they win it in the death? a golden generation back-to-back trophy, or it's England win the Euro, they lose the World Cup, they win back-to-back Euros. Sure. Hopefully they call a BS penalty on England. You know how, okay, it gave them 4 minutes. It was right in between. It could have been either a minute. It could have been 3 extra minutes. It could be 5 extra minutes. They gave 4 minutes. They gave a right in between. Hopefully they feel what Italy felt. Hopefully they do. It takes a couple of touches, a couple of strikes to grow confident in the game. And so that Spanish substitute that came in, she got a shot. All right. 2 minutes left in regulation. England have defended well. I'll give them that this game. What a great one-handed save by the Spanish keeper right there. She kept him alive. Oh, shoot! No! No! Close! Should have shot it! No! She should have had a shot off. How'd she miss? Not the last shot. The player before. Okay. She mishandles it. She lays it off. That was a hard angle. Shoots it over the bar. Corner, goal kick. Goal kick. Uh-oh, there they come. Extra time. Oh, man, we have a classic.
You're sick. On vacation. Now you're blank space for going out there. With them. Alone. But Mom's having none of that. She got you a virtual visit with Amazon One.
We'll see if this goes to penalties.
Pets will get delivered right to the hotel. Because no with precisely 2 legs that the real Sarah has now posted. Algorithms, stop pretending like you don't see our snap-wrapped comments. It hurts. You thought we didn't see your comments? Petitions and posts. The DMs for 9 straight years.
What do we have in store in extra time?
Of the reason this
Um,
exists.
the the FIFA Club World Cup ultimately doesn't mean anything. It's a glorified competition. It just means you have extra money in the transfer market. It's like yeah, in finals anything can happen, but I mean you only beat who? Flamengo, Benfica, Palmeiras. That's a cakewalk to the final of the FIFA Club World Cup. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. It is a joke. It is, in fact, a joke. I'm not giving FIFA any attention to this glorified friendly. It's what it is, basically. Not giving them any attention about that. But I think the substitutions. I think they got some late momentum there. I think that black striker. I think she's good. I think you should look out for her. I think. All these extra times, I swear. I know it's been a crazy tournament. Spain is gonna cruise. Okay, bro. Okay, bro. The 90 minutes, it was only a free bet. We see it go in extra time. Is it gonna be Kelly again? I swear. Two goal scorers both play for Arsenal. That can't be coincidental. I know the Arsenal are the best or the different. They won the Champions League. Of course, the goal scorer is going to be on the best team. I mean, it's just too perfect to be true. I think it is.
They were man marking all over the field. Spain doesn't have any chance anymore. And offensively, it's also interesting to see what they do. And they get someone sitting on the bench who can make a difference.
Okay, on both sides certainly as well. Thanks for time. Here's Jackie Oakley and Laurie Lindsay.
Thank you very much, Jules. These two men to the quarterfinal stage of the last European Championship. Spain took the lead in that game. England levelled. And right in extra time, it was Georgia Stanley struck from distance. For England, and went on to become champions. First and forced into extra time there against Germany. Holly Kelly won it. 110th minute strike at close range. This is uncharted territory. Spain in this tournament, but they are the world champions, and they are the world champions for a very good reason. If you're thinking of how you're emotionless, extra time is.
Nice dribble. If that was a shot or if that was a cross, she had the right idea.
initially, and then
She did a good. What a dribble. Cross her shot. I couldn't tell. A cross straight to the keeper. It is a goal kick. Play from the back. Spain is too good to not score in 90 minutes. We'll see if they have a penalty shootout. We'll find out. The penalty shootout favors England because they've actually had to go through a penalty shootout. But England in penalties, that's a big inherent risk. What a run. Oh, man, look at that. England are right there defensively. England's midfield did a great job. They took away some Spanish possession in the second half. Someone shoot it outside the box. What was the goalkeeper doing? Now, that was a great header by Russo, but not even a dive from the keeper fell asleep. Attempts on goal, 5 for Spain, 6 for England. That's Camacho of España. Titles Camacho 66 is the next shot on goal going to happen from the Spanish side. And now referee starts handing out the yellow card. She gets a yellow for that challenge. There are a few challenges that were worthy of yellow cards, but the referee didn't want to disrupt the flow of the game during the first 90 minutes. Now the referee is willing to hand out yellows for what are challenges that are of violent conduct and not really going after the ball. I think Spain need a score. I think England, they're like, we'll take it to penalty shootouts. Dibble. Fight and win. Fight and win. Fight and win. Fight and win. What a pass. What a relay pass. Nice block. Yeah, what a game she's played. I know. She played her heart out. Okay, one of the England defenders got down with cramps, so Spain could take advantage and really up in the tempo right here. Some of them are barely able to stand up and walk. She may have to be subbed out. I fill my coffee cup. No longer the defending European champions. No longer. But I saw my team win the European Championship, and I saw my team win the World Cup during my lifetime. You see both trophies. It may be a while before I see Italia win the World Cup, but I truly hope that we do win the World Cup. I don't think the USA's could win the World Cup during my lifetime. You got to shut the fuck up about the World Cup. We've got to make it to the semifinals first before we even talk about World Cup, let alone the round of 16, the quarterfinal, because I don't know when was the last time Team USA made it to the quarterfinals, so we should shut up about can we win the World Cup? No, we got to make it to the semifinal first. Semifinal first, let alone the World Cup. Italian players have to play out in the street again when they're kids. You can be a fashionista. I don't care, but play football in the streets again, man. With this technology, they're just not playing out in the streets anymore, I guess. They need to play more. They need to incentivize playing in the streets. They should have prize money tournaments for these young kids. Get them out playing football again. If there's a prize pool, they'll definitely play more football and less video games. It's good to be an all-around footballer. You know how to be good with your defensive technique, but also you don't want to focus all of it on the defensive side and tactics. You want to be good with the ball in your feet. I think that's the one area that the Italian game that they really fall short on. I think I don't know if it's a lack of street ball. I don't know. I just think that there's less development with the technique from an early age. But they're always great defenders. They always have great keepers. They always have great defenders. They always have. That's not a problem. But why don't we have great strikers? I told you, Inzaghi, Del Piero, look at Tony. Some great strikers. Paulo Rossi. Why don't they have great strikers now? Why can't we find a great Italian striker? We always were overflowing with great strikers. Nowadays, they can't even find a great striker. What the hell is going on? I swear. How is it obvious that England winning? That's obvious. How is it obvious? The announcer, though, he said it was number 17's birthday on the day of the final, but Wikipedia says February the 3rd. I think England will win if this goes to penalties. I think one team that has to. I know they missed. Who missed 5 straight penalties? They missed 5 straight penalties against Sweden, but they had the experience of the penalty shootout in this tournament. Spain. When was the last time they're involved in a penalty shootout? What if Spain's just too good and they just dominate England again? I mean, this doesn't have to be revenge for the men losing. Right? I mean, it was supposed to be revenge for England losing the World Cup final, but England still lost against Spain. I mean, they didn't get the revenge at Berlin, for the Women's World Cup final. That was supposed to be revenge, so they didn't get the revenge. They should have shown Yamal to us before the tournament. If they've shown Yamal to us before that tournament, it would have been more than just England to make the final. It would have been Spain to win it overall. What was the Oklahoma City Thunder's revenge for the players that are on the roster? The fans, the snake leaving, obviously, Kevin Durant, but the players, what was their revenge? What a dribble. They don't think I don't call a penalty on that flop. Diving cheats. You're a cheat. Cheat. Diver. You dive. Cheater. Diver. She dove. She was grabbing on the Spanish player's arm. That was a dive. Just like they cheated against Italia. They cheated. They're cheats. Two minutes left in the first playing period, 15-minute playing periods. I think they should just play a full 30 minutes. A full 30-minute period, or should they still stick with two 15-minute periods? Oh man, no one was covering the. No one was covering her. Wow! Oh, he got it. Ah! She should have put that in. How did she not put that in? Don't blow the whistle. Let her cross it in first. Okay, blow the whistle. I need to see the replay again. I need to see a closer replay. Oh, she could have put the ball in. She had it on her feet. She had it on her feet right there. She had it. She had it. That was a big opportunity. No penalty shootout. Please, no penalty shootout. What a game, though. What a game. Both goalkeepers had a great save in the second half. Both teams had momentum swings. The England midfield and Spain had a couple of good breakaways. It's been a great game. Oh, fuck. Starling Thomas tore his ACL. Fuck. He's a great cornerback for the fuck. Fuck. Always have the worst fucking luck with injuries. I said every team gets injuries. Every team gets injuries. See, he was a really good cornerback, Starling Thomas. I think he was PFF. I think he had a pretty good grade last year. Damn. Fuck. 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 Who the hell is our quarterback behind Starling Thomas? All these injuries in training camp, shit. Is it the turf they practice on or something? I mean, Oh yeah, Will Johnson. That's right. He's good. Yeah, not with Kyler Murray. It's just gonna be purgatory because even if they make the playoffs with Kyler Murray, they're not going to any Super Bowl with him. So it's just paper over cracks. If they don't miss the playoffs, it's easy to get rid of him. But if the Cardinals make the playoffs, then it's quarterback purgatory. There's no way out. The only way out, I think, is to miss the playoffs, to have another disappointing season. But I know he's going to play well enough to keep his job. He's going to do well enough to make it to the playoffs, to lose in the playoffs so he can play Call of Duty, right? He's a fraud. But it'd be cool to see James Conner in the playoffs. He's one of the best running backs in the league, one of the best safeties in the league. Buda Baker, to see him in the playoffs. This is not the AFC, so the Cardinals should make the playoffs. There's no Rodgers or Brady or Breeze anymore. There are too many good teams in the AFC. I wonder if they should get rid of conferences. They'll probably never do it. Shoot! Down! She had it! No! She should have shot! She should have shot again! Palladino is disappointing right now. I thought she was going to be good. You got to shoot the ball there. No, okay. She was hounded. She was surrounded. She couldn't get a good angle, whatever. Okay, it was not enough. Okay. Spanish defending is good. They're not allowing shots. England, these defenders are playing with a lot of heart. They had a lot of blocks this game. This has been a great rivalry for the game of women's football. And now there's the free kick right there. right along the corner of the box. This is a tremendous opportunity for La Roja to get a good opportunity to score right here. I think the Spanish players are motivated to win a major trophy without they didn't like their Mayo coach too much. The president who was groping the players, I think the coach, the Mayo coach, whatever his name is, who won the World Cup, they didn't like him either. So I think the Spanish players are motivated to win with a female coach. Spanish players motivated to win with the female coach this time. England motivated for revenge. All-time game in the women's final. Spain could be haunted with these missed opportunities. No player gets a foot on the cross there, but England, they're trying for the penalty shootout, unless if they get a good shot. But I think the England defender right there keeps them onside, I think. Okay, they did rule offsides. Okay, never mind. I'm not the biggest fan of penalty shootouts, but here we go. Uh-oh, a giveaway. There's the breakaway. Good tactical foul. Prevent the breakaway opportunity. Wasn't intentional, but the foul was beneficial. What a pass. Thread the needle. Thread the needle. I think you got to be selfish and shoot. Make the keeper work. You got to shoot right there. You got to shoot right there. Make the keeper work. What a pass. How do you? That's great. That's great technique right there. Great technique on the pass. We've seen so many a goal in extra time for Spain, a late goal in extra time for England against Italy. Are we going to see a goal in these last 10 minutes? Oh! Oh! Whoa! Whoa! That was close. That was promising right there. She doesn't even touch the ball. She's not having a good game, Palladino. She's going to be off in her penalty kicks. I wonder if I'm going to jinx the penalty shootout right here. Very, very tactical fouls by England. Could we see Argentina, Brazil, Copa America final? Uruguay is a sleeper. Brazil is kind of like they win all the CONMEBOL trophies, do they? Their all-time legend is still playing in her 40s too for Brazil. Dangerous cross right there. Spain don't want this to go to penalties. Quick passes. Passing is so good. They don't look fatigued. England's just defending with their lives. A good idea, but too strong on the shot. It was over the bar. The passing is it doesn't look like they're tired with the passing. The passing is still sharp. I think England's just defending pretty good. 7 minutes. England player down, feign injury, cramps. She needs her muscles to get stretched out. Hamstring, calf. Long tournament. It's not 7 matches like the men, though. 6 matches. Club season. Tired legs, but Spain are playing with a lot of energy, and England are just defending great. They took advantage of their chance there with Rossi. Eugenio Suarez is probably going to the Tigers if Yankees don't get Suarez and the Mariners get Josh Naylor instead of going for Eugenio Suarez. So it looks like Eugenio Suarez may find himself on the Detroit Tigers. There are a couple other contenders to sign him, to trade for him, and these teams have found other players. Stayed on the D-backs. I'd be glad if he stays on the D-backs, but D-backs going nowhere. Their pitching is terrible. England corner. Kelly scored the goal. Kelly is going to kick the corner. Will Kelly deliver a good ball into the box? Referee kind of blew the whistle and kind of stopped the players from pushing excessively in the box. Just give another chance. Schoolboy is going to make it to the World Series after the birth of his kid. He's going to become a father. He's going to return to the team after his next paternity leave. And he's going to make it to the World Series in the year that he wins Cy Young, in the year of the birth of his first kid. The best pitcher in baseball is going to be in the World Series right after becoming a father, right after winning the Cy Young. I don't think he won Cy Young last year, Tarek Skubal. Penalties, here we come. Penalties, I'd be shocked if anyone scores. I favor Houston Astros. The Blue Jays are definitely number two on my list. I'll fade the Astros. Yep, we are going to penalties. All right, I mean, one last shot, or just keep it safe and force a shootout. Is that what England want? There's been a tangling up of the players. Give it a free kick. Here they come. Any more late substitutions? I guarantee you're fading the Tigers because of how they're playing after the All-Star break, but every team in baseball has good and bad streaks during the season. That's just part of Major League Baseball. They're going to heat up right before October, get hot, make it to the World Series. They're saving their best clearly for September and October. I hope Spain wins. Cheap. We are in a penalty shootout, and the goalkeeping has been the most irritating part of this tournament. A duel of the fates, all to be decided by a penalty shootout. I think they beat England 2-0 in the World Cup final. Revenge the World Cup. How did she even have a chance to score there? The deflection to the keeper. I don't care if the Tigers win the American League. Just because they have a lot of bets on them doesn't mean they can have them lose in the World Series. That's all they care about. 2-1 is nothing to win the American League. They could care less about that. They make it to the World Series, then yeah, they're losing. But they have too many World Series bets. They have too many World Series bets. They could care less about the pennant bets. It just means they'll just bet more and more on the Tigers to win the World Series. Most people don't even bet American League, National League. They just bet World Series. But yeah, if they're making it, they're losing the World Series. When they do make it. One last chance. Look at all these white shirts in there. Someone just crossed it in with the rainbow. And I don't think they're capable. Shootout. Who's going to win the shootout?
Just can't stop being American. So get out there, take this win. And never, ever, ever stop being American. Nothing stops America, and nothing stops America.
I think you're new to baseball. How you play after the All-Star break is irrelevant. It's how you play in September, October. Baseball is a gimmick. You just have to get hot at the right time. August is meaningless. It's about how you do in September, October. Teams always struggle in July, August, and then they get hot in September, and then voila, they win the World Series. I've seen it happen in baseball too many times. So I think you're new to baseball. I think I've seen too many teams win the World Series after getting hot right before the playoffs. It's basically going to be after the All-Star break.
This is a meal, a steak and focaccia filling, a fresh Mott's moment, a basil savory salad. Your ticket to Ital Yum. Try the new Italian summer menu. It just feels good at Panera.
Yankees are clearly not making it. They're a joke again before the trade deadline. They could have done a lot better. The top two teams to win the American League, it seems, is the Tigers and the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays lose the ALCS to the Detroit Tigers. AJ Hinch, the former Astros manager, makes it to the World Series on a different team in year 5. He's going to enter the World Series with 39 wins. Started out with Arizona, and I think it's Tigers. That's 39 in Pythagorean Gematria reverse. The Tigers is also 39. The Tigers are going to have a top 2 finish in the American League. They'll finish top 2. England will probably win the shootout. I think they will. They missed 5 straight against Sweden. A rematch of the World Cup final in the women's Euro. Yeah, if Lamar beats Josh Allen week 1, then yeah, he probably will. He's probably going to win MVP, and he's going to choke in the playoffs. That's what Lamar's going to do. I would take a bet on Lamar to win MVP. He's a regular season player. He's clearly a character. Okay. Can't tell if she's calm or she feels a little jitters. Maybe a little both. Pick a corner and bury it or just do it right down the middle. Great job right there. She had to re-kick. Oh, that's a re-kick. Wow, my God. Wow, this is going to cost them this shootout. A re-kick. I mean, that goalkeeper looks small. That Spanish keeper. How about Carmona shoots a penalty after her father's death? These penalty shootouts take forever. Strikes it right down the middle. Again, they just pick right down the middle, pick a corner and bury the shit out of the ball. Vamos España. They're chanting England. 13, unlucky 13. Traichi 13, the keeper. Oh, she had a hand on it. She couldn't get the save there. That was a quick strike, and the reaction time was just a little bit too slow there. Good job by Greenwood. Death taxes, England losing the penalty shootout, but they did beat Switzerland in the penalty shootout in the men's Euro. Talk about the men. And now it's all level. But the retake is the most pivotal penalty kick so far. This kick wasn't deep enough. That was a great job by the keeper. It wasn't far enough. Nice confident strike right there. A Ballon d'Or winner. What a save right there. That was a confident goalkeeper. That was a confident PK, but keeper does a great job right there. You knew the Spanish keeper was short. You knew if it was in a penalty shootout that it was going to favor England. Oh, she missed! She missed! They were ahead again. No, Sweden were ahead. They were in a position to win the shootout in the last PK. And then they missed. Can she overcome her lack of opportunity that she had in extra time? Oh, I like the idea, but it was too strong right there. I like the idea though. But you take a gamble. The men are much better at taking the penalties. They can win it right here. Of course, it's Kelly. They've already won. Kelly, the last kick of the game. Against Italy and against Spain, England has won the European Championship. England are the European champions. England have won the Euro. Kelly again. Kelly with the winning kick. Kelly is gematria of 20. I told you England would win if this goes to PK. Kelly's got the perfect. No. Okay, Spain is 23. Her gematria is Hispania. That's Spain in Spanish. So that was the perfect gematria. England have got the revenge. They've won the Women's Euro. They've won the championship. Kelly with the last kick. It was written. It was written. Arsenal win the Champions League. Both scores in the final are still players. Who is Kelly? What's her team? Who does Chloe Kelly play for? I don't follow club women's. Of course, Arsenal. Arsenal win. Arsenal win again. These are good omens for Arsenal to win the league. Every Arsenal players score in the final. I think it's no doubt a Queen tribute for the upcoming English Premier League season. You think about the fact that her favorite team is Arsenal, and all three winning goal scorers today play for Arsenal. It's okay. I deactivated Cesar Gomez. He's a piece of shit to make a comment like that on my birthday. Really, you are a piece of garbage, Cesar. Shit. Basically, this has tied into the upcoming Premier League season, a tribute to the late Queen, no doubt. 2026, Diego Jota is the trap. The last Premier League title was a tribute to Diego Jota, not the upcoming one. He's number 20. They've just won their 20th title, Liverpool. The last title was a tribute before his death. The upcoming title is all about Guy Chorus in Arsenal. No trophy left to win. All the pressure, and they deliver. One last chance at a trophy, and Arsenal delivered in March, April, May, Premier League champions. Without Kevin De Bruyne, injury can happen at any time to Mohamed Salah at his late age. Arsenal are the upcoming winner of the English Premier League. And today's result is going to kind of play a big role, some foreshadowing. Not the Champions League. The Champions League seems like it's scripted for Bayern and Harry Kane, and most of the bets are on Real Madrid and Barcelona. This is another year of fade Real Madrid and Barca. 2027 is going to be Mbappe. Mbappe and Real Madrid are winning in 27. 27 Champions League. Alonso has to have some disappointment, some pressure entering the second year. Argentina have won the World Cup. Argentina have won back-to-back. Messi is the GOAT. He has won the World Cup. He has won every major trophy. Messi is the Ballon d'Or for the upcoming season. This is blasphemy. This is a lie. I think you have terrible taste. Messi is far better statistically. He is far better and plays more positions than fake go sit your ass in the box. Why do I get a ball? Why aren't you pressing the ball to me? Fake go. Fraud. Messi is the whole team. He's the midfield. He is the attack. He is the build-up. He is the GOAT. I will never see anyone like Messi again. And Messi is what I call invincible messiah. Argentina are never going to get eliminated again with Lionel Messi because he is the GOAT. And Argentina are going to beat everybody. Everybody. They've beat Colombia. They've beat Brazil. They beat Ecuador. They beat Netherlands. They beat France. They beat Australia. They beat Italia. They will beat Spain in Finalissima. Now they will beat Germany. They will beat England. They will beat Portugal. Those three are up next to walk the plank. Messi's going to beat every major international football program. He hasn't beaten Germany yet. He hasn't even played England or Portugal yet. That's who's up next. That is who he must face. And he will deliver. Not even injury can stop Argentina at this point. Didn't stop them against Colombia.
If you've been hurt in an accident, choosing the right
Alvarez is complete.
Sweet James has some of the best attorneys in the state.
Who else is going to develop? Who else is going to be added to the program?
Call Sweet James.
Fernandez win Club World Cup at the same side, the World Cup final. Romero win the Europa. Martinez reached Champions League final. Alvarez scores every week for Atletico Madrid. Because they're brainwashed. It is a Simpsons cult prediction. The only thing the Simpsons predicted was that Portugal and Mexico would play in FIFA Confederations Cup in 2017. Portugal and Mexico already happened. Clearly, a South American nation's going to win after Pele's death. It's going to be South America. South America has the history of winning the World Cup at the Americas. 1970 was Brazil. 1986 was Argentina. 1994 was Brazil. 2026 is Argentina. That is the pattern we're looking at. Endrick went on his honeymoon to Japan, not because he's infatuated with Japanese culture, but Brazil's last World Cup win occurred at Japan, and in the next World Cup at the Far East, the Middle East, Asia, Brazil win 2034. That's the message for Endrick's honeymoon at Japan, is he's going to win the next World Cup at the Far East. So Brazil are 2034. That's the central message. It's been a fun broadcast, and it's been quite a chapter we witnessed today. And this is the year of the underdog in the upset. The 34th Champions League, I think too much money. It's going to be bet on Arsenal, but I will just have to go with Harry Kane winning a big trophy, and that's the end of his career. I think Harry Kane, he cried after he lost at San Siro. Harry Kane was literally in tears. Yeah, he had his messy moment because he doesn't consider the Bundesliga. They were already expected to win Bundesliga. It's like Ronaldo didn't win Juventus Serie A. The Juventus already won Serie A before he came. And it's the same thing with the Bundesliga. And Harry Kane must prove himself and win a big trophy. And that trophy is the Champions League. Musiala's good. Alphonso Davies wasn't healthy. I don't know. College football, I don't know anything about the transfers, the kids. The college football when it's close to playoff time, but SEC is Texas going to win. Probably Texas going to win the SEC. That's probably one prediction I'll make. Ohio State's probably too good, I guess, so they're probably going to win the Big Ten. I think Texas is probably going to win the SEC. Yeah. Thank you for watching the stream, and off I go to celebrate my birthday. Thank you, ciao ragazzi. Goodbye. And I'll create the club playlist when I get back, and everything will be in the playlist. Premier League prediction, Serie A winner, La Liga, Champions League, video on the Community Shield, the German Super Cup. I have a couple of games coming up. Thank you. I've got Thank you very much. By the way, Community Shield, German Super Cup, UEFA Super Cup. So dead period is almost over. Soccer begins, and tackle football and the game with your feet. The football. August is coming right up. It'll be less of a dead period, and there'll certainly be much more coverage. So thank you again. I'll enjoy my birthday. I'll be back in a few days. We'll be continue the coverage of all of the things that are happening. October, the peak, everything happening at once, but then it all gets back in action. People who don't watch soccer, it's September. August is a dead month, but August is not a dead month because the Premier League begins, I think August 10th or something, so it's coming up. 2 weeks, Gaikores have to get ready for Old Trafford. Today, Arsenal players. I would take a World Cup over back-to-back Euro titles. I'll ask that question too. I take World Cup over back-to-back Euros, no matter what. The World Cup matters more than continental, but it's been a tremendous English golden generation.